Hello everyone, this is part 7 of my shelf by shelf challenge. This is where I go shelf by shelf through my books and try to figure out what I have, whether I'm actually going to read it, try a chapter on haul, or set aside to read later. This is part 7, so I've already done 3 shelves. Part 1 usually going through the books, and then part 2 is going through the result and talking about the chapters I tried and my decisions on the book. So I just finished an incredible book. It's Crossroads by Jonathan Franzen. This book was mind-blowingly amazing. I could not put this one down. I feel like I usually don't devote entire videos to reviewing a book, but I think I might end up doing that with this book. I just finished it. I need some more time to process it. Incredible book. But I would not have started it if it had not been for a previous shelf that I did last month. So I have to say I keep buying all these books. I put them on my shelf and then I don't read them. And I have some incredible treasures on my shelves. And I don't know why I'm not picking up the books. I'm just burying myself in incredible books and not reading them for some reason. So that's why I like doing this and really seeing what I have. So I'm going to get started. So I have The Pillars of the Earth. I have tried this book in the past. I didn't really get into it, so it's time to try again and see if I can get into it. So I'm going to put that in the try a chapter. I just bought the Collected Stories of Eudora Welty's, so I'm going to set that one aside. This one hasn't really been stewing long enough. Same thing with The Idiot. This is a Pulitzer Prize finalist that I bought myself last month. I'm going to set that one aside. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it, just based on the reviews. A Room with a View, I want to move on, so I'm going to put that one in try a chapter. That one's been on my shelf for a while. That's another thing. My books are just getting stale, so I really need to make some decisions. Sherlock Holmes, I think I have tried reading Sherlock Holmes in the past, but I think I'm smarter now, so it's time to just pick one of these stories and read it to see if I like it. So that's definitely, and plus I've had this beautiful copy for so long. It's really time to read it. Okay, gotta move these off because they're kind of jam-packed. Let's see. A Good Scent from a Strange Mountain. I think I sort of kind of started this one last year and didn't really read too much, so I'm going to try that again. Let's see if there's anything I can't talk. Let's see if there's anything else I can set aside. Oh, one book I've been really excited to start is A Little Life, just because of how incredible the reviews are. So I'm definitely going to try a chapter of that one. Let's see if there's anything new on here that I really don't want to jump into. Maybe not. I think this is my last shelf of random books. So the way I organize my bookshelf is these are new releases, and I did start about half of them last month, and then I've added, well, actually more than half, and then these are all books I just bought last month. So these are all brand new releases, and then the rest of these I'm kind of sort of reading already, and I tried a chapter and I really like. And then I have 4 shelves, solid shelves of just sci-fi, and then on the other side I have books organized by author. So those are all stacked by author. And then I have my Penguin Classics. Sorry about the mess. And then everything else is kind of stacked by author. And then I have Russian classics. And then I have like horror and speculative fiction, like weird fiction up there. So this is my last shelf of random authors. And I really just need to get through it. I don't think I've read any of the authors on the shelf, because if I did, it would go on a different shelf. It would go on like a shelf of authors I love and just need to read another book from. But yeah, I've not read anything by any of these authors. This book, I don't know anything about. I don't know why I bought it. I know why I bought it, because it won the Nobel Prize. So I'm going to start this one, see what I bought. Babbitt, definitely need to start this one. The English Patient, again, I only bought it because I think it won some prize. What did it win? Booker Prize. Yeah, and it was made into a movie, so it's time to start that one. The Luminaries. I think I'm going to set this one aside for now. This is another Booker Prize winner, so I'm going to set that one aside. This one I definitely want to start because I bought it because of the title, Special Topics in Calamity Physics. I don't know anything about it, so I better start it. My Dark Vanessa. I'm going to start it. Another book I know nothing about, Homeland Eulogies. Prize-winning author of Disgraced. Pulitzer Prize-winning author. Okay, so I'm going to start that one. The Orphan Master's Son. I've been dying to read this book for years, and I just haven't even picked it up like a crazy person. Why have I been just obsessing over this book and being so excited to read it and not reading it? I don't know, because I buried myself in amazing books. Glory. This is a Animal Farm retelling, I believe. And again, this author won the Booker Prize, or was nominated for the Booker Prize for We Need New Names. What is this? No Violet Bulawayo. Okay, I'm going to start that one. I love Animal Farm. Dancing After Hours is a collection of stories, so I'll start this one. The Known World. I started this book last year. I read the first couple chapters, and I didn't love it. So I was going to unhaul it, but then I pulled it out of the unhaul and put it back on my shelf, and here it is. So I'm going to start that again. The Sea. Might as well start this one. We need to talk about Kevin. This is, okay, I've been really wanting to read this one. This is I believe at the end, the child who's having problems is a school shooter. I think that's a pretty common story. I mean, a pretty famous story. And I've been dreading to read it because that's really terrifying. But it's a psychological thriller, I believe, and it's about time to dive into this one because I'm kind of really enjoying complex psychological books about families right now. So I think I'll enjoy that. This is another one I started like 2 or 3 years ago, and I wasn't really feeling it, but I put it back on the shelf, so it's time to start again with that one. American Psycho. I probably should try this one. Room. This is one where I think the woman is kidnapped and is hiding out with her, or has to escape from her prison with her child. So I'm going to try that one. Life of Pi. I've had this on my shelf for so many years. I've never picked it up. I keep buying prettier copies of it. This is the most recent copy I bought. It's beautiful and brand new and has that really nice cover. Feels really good. Probably read that. Ship's Fever. Oh, these are stories. Okay, so yeah, I'll try a story. It sounds good. Unbearable Lightness of Being. I bought this book because it was on one of the New York Times lists, or I forget. It was on a list of one of the best books. Maybe it was, there were a bunch of lists. There was the New York Times list, and then there was the Reader's Response list, then there was the Guardian list, then there was the YouTube list. So this was on one of the lists, and I was really excited to buy all the books back then, last year, when they were all coming out, and I don't know anything about it, but I think I might try that. Septology. This is a Nobel Prize winning author. I feel like this one I will like. I'm just going to set that one aside. I don't think I'm ready to read that right now. The Things They Carried. I guess I'll start this. Nausea. This, I think I'm going to set that one aside. I have a feeling I'm going to really like that one. A House for Mr. Biswas. This one I'll start. Brooklyn, I've been really wanting to read, so I'll start this one. This looks really romantic. Mating, I don't know anything about this. Let's see. Complex moving love story. Breathtaking in its cunningly interwinded intellectual sweep and brio. Oh, sorry, that's just the Chicago Tribune review. The narrator of this splendidly expansive novel of high intellect and grand passion is an American anthropologist at the ends of South African Republic of Botswana. Okay, yeah, I'll try that one. Narrow Road to a Deep North. I've heard really, really good things about this book, so I'm going to try that. I don't know if I'll get to all these books, but very ambitious stack. The Leopard. I might as well try this one. Don Quixote. I'm going to set this one aside. I have a feeling I'm going to love that. I just got to dance in the Don Quixote ballet 2 months ago, and it was amazing, but I don't really think it has that much to do with the book. A Fine Balance, might as well start that. Let the Great World Spin. Oh, this is about the man who walked across the, where is it? Walked across the buildings. Okay, might as well start that. A Manual for Cleaning Women. This is another one of those books I bought because it was one of the best books. I believe this is also short stories, right? What is this? Compiles the best work of the legendary short story writer Lucia Berlin, with the grit of Raymond Carver, the humor of Grace Paley, and the blend of wit and melancholy all of her own. Berlin crafts miracles from the everyday, uncovering moments of grace in the laundromats and halfway houses of American Southwest, in the homes of the Bay Area upper class, among the switchboard operators and struggling mothers, hitchhikers, and Christians. Readers will revel in this remarkable collection from a master of the form and wonder how they ever overlooked her in the first place. Okay. I think I'm going to set that one aside. That one's a fairly new purchase. Outline. Oh! I'm going to start this one. This is, that's a nice review. Sometimes a book arrives in your life exactly when you need it. Such was the case for me with Outline. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That's how I felt with Crossroads. I love this book so much. I am so glad I read it. I absolutely love this book. I'm still reeling from how good it was. All my books just fell. William Gladys Jr. What is this? The sixth grader from Long Island with torn sneakers, runny nose. I'm going to set this one aside as well. It's a new book. Girl, Woman, Other. This is a Booker Prize winner from 2019. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside as well. And then A Week Like Any Other. I'm really excited to read this one. These are short stories from Russia. I'm going to dive into this one. Okay, so this small stack is to set aside, and then this massive stack that fell over is to try. So that is part 7 of my try it chapter. I'm doing really, really well with all the books that I've tried so far. I've ended up finishing a lot of them. I unhauled many of them. So I'm really glad I'm finally doing this and really getting through my crazy book collection. Thank you for watching.